Bam! The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, to the new video. Cardano update right now, up 3.5% right now today. More than yesterday on the news. You know, buy the rumors, sell the news. I think a lot of people took that literally and sold some of their cash. Unfortunately, you cannot keep the price down when technicals are actually looking good. So if you knew anything about tech analysis, you see what I'm seeing and I would be like, yeah, why you people selling? Why are you selling, man? Why are you selling? That said, yeah, I think it's this is gonna be nice. So we're gonna look at the technicals. Before we do that, check out the Telegram channel down below. Yesterday we had 2,000 members. Today we have almost 2,200 members. Nice chat community. So if you don't want to go through the crypto world alone, you know, join the party. That said, let's get into the charts, see what's actually happening with Cardano. Now, Cardano is starting to break some very important resistances. This is the moving average at 128. I don't think we're gonna... We revisit the 20 moving average on the daily 3 times now, 1, 2, 3 these weeks. But every time it just got bought back, right back up again. And this last one just hit it on the average, on the dollar, right, and bounced up. So right now we are breaking this 131 resistance for the second time, because yesterday we actually fell through. Day before that we were actually breaking it, looking super bullish, super nice. Unfortunately, the news always pulls stuffs down because the news are always priced into the price, especially when that many people are actually being bullish about news. So I'm not quite, because a lot of people have been talking about news is gonna be good for price and you know, yada yada yada. But I was always asking, like, what are you expecting to happen when the news hit? You know, when this Cardano starts implementing this thing in Africa and stuff like that. What do you expect? That prices will suddenly go to $3, $5, $10. It doesn't happen overnight, you know. It's a slow build up, you know. You have the news, you have the rumors and stuff like that, and that pushes the price higher and higher up. But the news are already priced in. Like, what do you expect? The only thing that can happen when you have this much hype on news is go down. Luckily for you guys, this came on a time when we are actually Bitcoin has actually hit the button and is now going up. If it happened over here, the news might have actually affected it a lot more severe, and we might have dropped a lot more than we actually did. Right now we are so bullish that you cannot actually, even with the news, you know, buy the rumors, sell the news, you cannot not push the price that far down. That's how we are sitting very nicely on the 20 moving average on the daily. We are breaking this 131 line for the second time. Hopefully it will hold, and you can see here that we are hitting this diagonal resistance line on the dollar up here. So let me just quickly go over for the new guys that haven't been here before, explain you how this works out. So basically what we have up here is this wedge that's going something like this, right? And the price went into this wedge and unfortunately it broke on the downside. So we want this to get inside back in the wedge and then out on the other side. So that's the plan, that's the game plan, that's what we expect to happen. And you can see this line down here, that's acting, before it was acting as a support because we are hitting from upside. Right now this line is acting as a resistance, so we want to break that line. And you can see here right now that we are hitting on the dollar the line that's acting as a resistance. There are several other lines over here, that's 1.31, 1.37, 47, 65, and all of these have some kind of importance. This 31 line is actually very important because it's also it's this top over here. Also the 37 is important because that's this one top, and 47 is this top over here. So all these 3 lines are important to break because once you break them you can create something called higher highs, because these were higher highs, but you want to create higher highs all the way, right? So right now we actually want to create higher high all the way up here at 165, but we have certain resistances on the way up that we have to break. But once we start breaking that, it's gonna happen. It doesn't go like this all the way up to the roof, even though everybody wants that. It's not just green candle, green candle, green candle, green candle. Sometimes you get these red candles on the way up, but you continue with the green candle. So most days on green, some days on red. Luckily for us today, Bitcoin looks to be in the green, and therefore also Cardano looks to be in green. Bitcoin has a lot of effect on altcoins, as we thought before, so it's always good to check on what Bitcoin is doing before you actually figure out if your altcoin is going to go up and down. So check, we do a Bitcoin video every single day early in the morning, so people can check out if their altcoins are going to perform or not perform. And today, luckily for us, it looks like Bitcoin is going to do fine, so altcoins are going to do fine. So what we're going to do now is see that we have Cardano has gotten this bullish cross on the on the MACD. This bullish cross, that means when the blue line crosses the orange line, and that's happened right over here, and that's very bullish sign, because it confirms that this bottom over here is actually real. So we had this bottom down here, over here, and the bullish cross is only confirms it. But it can be even more bullish than that, because a lot of traders are waiting for this bullish cross to come so they can get into the play. So right now I think a lot of people have been seeing this play. The news are actually over, so now the regular trading is continuing. So I'm expecting to see soon breakout inside this wedge over here and continuing upwards. So I'm looking for a break above. We haven't broken 131 until we close it and continue with the green candles. You can see here we broke it, but then we just got back below it. That means invalidation. We don't want to have a next to the more red candle again. We want to have a green candle, which will be confirmation. And stuff like that. But let's go into small time frame and see what's happening on the small time frames. We want to also pull some moving averages. We can go to the daily time frame and say a quick word about moving averages. Just like we did in the start of the video, we are sitting on the 20 moving average down here. We have been revisited 20 moving and the 10 moving average. So basically the reason we are going sideways, we just got too extended from this white line, the 10 moving average over here. So some sideways movement has to happen before the price can continue. You cannot get too far away from the moving averages, because they are actually giving you some kind of average price where the price should be. So when you get too far, you gotta get it back. Back. So on the daily we were extended, but we have been now going for 3 days sideways. So now we can continue movement up. You can also see here with the moving averages that we have been holding the white line, that's the 10 moving average. Then you got the red line, that's the 20 moving average, and we have been holding these two on the way up. So even though we fell back down to the 20 moving average, we are still in a strong option, because on the 4 the 20 moving average is a really strong option. So there is, even though we had yesterday a small pullback because of the news, buy the rumor, sell the news, we are still super bullish on this, and there is no other way to say than right now the only thing we can predict right now is that this will break 131, it will break 137, it will go into 147, and so forth and so forth. But right now for today, Cardano looks very nice. So come back tomorrow and see if Cardano is doing good tomorrow or not. We're doing Cardano every single day and looking if it's gonna do good or do bad. We do the same thing with Bitcoin and a lot of other altcoins. If you check my channel, we do 6+ altcoins every single day. So if that's something for you, do check it out. We also got a Patreon page where we do 30 altcoins every single day and rank them up and stuff like that. So, and the Telegram channel, join Telegram. Telegram is important because that's where the community is. That's where the soul lies. Thanks for watching the channel and video, and see you again tomorrow. Bye.